So 12.5 for Van Gisbergen, 12.3 for Whincup. So the Red Bull Holden Racing Team, 12.5 for Cam Waters, 12.4 for Mostert. So Whincup, Mostert, Waters, Van Gisbergen. Jack Le Brocq, good rebound from yesterday.
Courtney just jumped up into third position in the Boost Mobile entry on screen, and he's on a 12.4 together with Chaz Mostert. So very encouraging. Bryce Forward gets to 10th. Mark Winterbottom jumps into the game now in position number 8. David Reynolds is on a decent lap too. It's a good lap. See what Davies got for us when he crosses the control line. Good enough for 5th. 12.5 for him. His teammate's right behind and has done an almost identical lap time. Lee Holdsworth now 9th. That pushes McLaughlin now with Jacobson up to 10th, back to 11th. So that car didn't look great. When we took the shot of it under brakes into turn 2, it was wriggling. We saw him skate on the apron at turn 6. So once again, McLaughlin's got his hands full and he's tumbling further down the order. It's like watching a stock market crash at the moment. He's down in 13th position. Macaulay Jones has nipped him into 12th.
And Percat. So Percat goes into 9th. Macca Jones has out-qualified him at 12th. So McLaughlin's hardly any better than yesterday. He's down in 13th. So that is a significant battle that we're seeing unfold with McLaughlin in 13th, Whincup currently fastest with nobody out there. I can't see anybody improving at the moment. So again, Whincup's responded. He's driven very well. It's a little slower than we thought, but a 12.3 is able to knock the field off by basically 1.5 tenths of a second.
So NTI Townsville Super Sprint, first portion of qualifying for race number 20, run and won. Jamie Whincup, 89th career pole, 6th of the 2020 season, 5th in Townsville, building on the 11 victories he's now had at this location based on yesterday's performance. Front row of the grid will be Whincup and Mostert. Chaz was very satisfied with the qualifying performance of his car yesterday, not so happy with the race performance near the back end. It was hurting its rear tyres. Courtney has leapt up nicely into 3rd position, so it's a tick for second row of the grid with Courtney and Waters. Depends on how he comes out of these final couple of corners. He did a nice job coming out of turn 11. He pulls it up beautifully into the final corner, hits his marks. It's a second gear departure out of that corner, and Cam Waters, who has done a great job so far this weekend, sticks it on the pole provisionally with a 1 minute 12.2 with just over 1 minute remaining.
Don't discount this bloke because that's actually the best second sector. He's done the best run of everybody, a 25.95 in the second sector. His cumulative is just under where Waters was. Can he get it stopped? He does perfectly. Does he drive it off the corner nicely? He does it very well. What's this do for McLaughlin? He's 11th, he's 12th, he goes to the top with a 12.17. Superb job. Yes.
That was a very, very impressive lap when it mattered most for Scott McLaughlin. And you can see the emotion in the garage. 2/100ths of a second McLaughlin over Waters. He's dragged that one out of the fire. Lee Holdsworth up into 7th position. Mark Winterbottom looking over his shoulder. He's 14th at the moment in an arm wrestle with James Courtney, who sits in 13th. Now Scott Pye, who was strong yesterday in recovery, he's down in 19th. Fabian's still in 15th. Mark Winterbottom now jumps up into 8th position. Great job. Well done, everybody at Irwin Racing Team 18. Checkered flag is now out for the field. Here's Pye. Is this lap good enough to move him up some? It does. Plus 4 positions up into 15th now in the DeWalt Commodore.
Off the road, Jacobson. Just in front of Chris Pither there. Now, what a rebound, Croppo, because he was down in 12th, going to 13th when he started that lap. McLaughlin, Waters, 2 Commodores in behind with Percat and Whincup. And still, he's elation, still the vigour. He's breathing hard. That was a big lap.
Yeah, well done, Scott McLaughlin. Really impressive. That moves his career tally on to 70. His Townsville tally to 5. Great emotion. He needed that one. Big bounce back. Tough day yesterday. That earlier qualifying session was brutal. Nail-biting conditions. And he moves the season tally on to 9 Armour All poles. And you saw Richard Harris react in the background. You saw Ludo, and yeah, great job. That meant a lot to him between he and Jamie Whincup in that seesaw battle. So McLaughlin responds. Best time we've seen today with a 1 minute 12.1793. 2 100ths of a second between McLaughlin and Waters. Great work, Nick Percat, particularly given the engine change last night. Jamie Whincup will start on the second row of the grid. It is going to be a ripping battle for our final race later on today. Do not miss it. Jack Le Brocq, 11th. Fullwood, Van Gisbergen down the order in 13th. Courtney, Pye, Coulthard, Jones, Jacobson, Heimgartner, Goddard, Kelly, Davison, Smith and Pither.